Alright, so this time I'm just going to be rack running. Um, I'm kind of hoping to, what's it called? Get Gladiator's Bane, but I don't expect to get it. I'm just going to do this for like 15 or 20 minutes. This rack is shockingly stable. It never misses. Um, I'll see if I need money, because I have been running this rack to refill my gold while shopping, but it looks like my gold is already full. You can see I wrote JF with my charms. I sometimes like to do that with stuff in my inventory. I will be surprised if this does not land wire fleece every single time that I touch it in these 15 to 20 minutes. I think it has not missed once since I got it. I don't recall it missing. Um, and I kind of just wanted to do something short and easy for many reasons. One of them being that the Dungeons and Dragons game that I like to watch is basically starting right now, so I'll be late to watching that. Also, uh, I've been feeling not tired, but like I don't know, just haven't been feeling great. I was sick yesterday on Sunday, and I stayed in bed most of the day. Um, in bed and just like eating and drinking. Um, I feel better now. I just had a stomach ache. I think probably what happened is I just do like my cooking pan. Um, when I grew up, we had a cast iron, and my parents were of the "oh, never clean cast iron" crowd, and so we are just cooking the same dish over and over and over. Uh, and so I do that now, and I think what happened is I had cooked fish in it the other day, and you're not supposed to leave fish out, and there was still like fish water in the bottom of the pan. And so maybe that's why I was feeling unwell. It's because I ate old fish water. Uh, I think that's the most likely reason. Otherwise, it's just randomly sick. Maybe I got it from someone at work or the grocery store. Maybe I ate something that had expired without knowing it. Unlikely. Pretty good at checking the expiry dates on my milk. Um, Work has been less awful. I don't know. I'm not going to say the hours are less bad, but um, drinking the fruit juice has really helped me a lot. And so I'm continuing that. Apple juice at night and then orange juice diluted with water during the day. And it also, because I have a flavored drink, makes it easier to avoid drinking energy drinks. So I'm not necessarily saving money because I'm buying orange juice instead. Um, but I am potentially saving my kidney and my liver and various other organs that don't want to deal with tons of energy supplement chemicals. What? One of the risks of rack running is that if you're not picking up every item, um, like to sell, then you just like escape, save, and exit out of habit when the unique drops. I've done that before. I think it was on a Skulder rack, which I was running for gold, because the russet armors sold for 25,000, just like these wired fleece do. This is not, this Amazon is not the ideal character for rack running. If you can tolerate a sorceress, then just do a sorceress for teleport. But otherwise, barbarian or paladin are better. Even assassin is better. Assassin has burst of speed and summons. The barbarian and the paladin have bigger or increased speed, but they don't have any summons to help you tick the rack. Town portals might work. I think I've read that town portals work, but that's kind of onerous. But in the past, I mostly ran rack running either with a sorceress that I ended up actually running because I couldn't be bothered to teleport, or barbarians and assassins. I don't think I really used a paladin. And then just like this character, I used Amazons that got decently high level, and then I was like, actually, this character sucks. Let's just pile fast run walk on and make it a rack runner. So that's what she is, and she also shops. You can see some of my shopping videos and streams. The odds for a unique from this rack are 1 in 1,000. If I were playing in version 1.08, then the odds would be 1 in 800. So slightly better. I guess 1.08 is 20% better and 1.07 is 25% worse. Statistics is weird like that. I am drinking the apple juice milk right now. I also had some food today. I had bean thread noodles, which I can eat. They're noodles made from mung beans, and they are ready within like 30 seconds of pouring hot water over them, maybe a minute. And then with those, I had potato, olive oil, salt, peas, frozen peas, and leftover beef juice from, I guess it was from 2 days ago, which I heated yesterday and then heated again today. By heated, I mean boiled. And I ate some of it yesterday, but there was too much. I didn't have much appetite yesterday. The beef juice was from I think it's a chuck roast that I sometimes buy and then eat like a steak. And you have to be very careful how you cut it when eating it like a steak because it's extremely chewy. And it will, if I cut it the wrong way or too thick, then it will hurt my teeth. Like the following day, I'll have basically a toothache on like all of my teeth. But if I cut it the right way, so that I'm chewing on the soft direction and in not thick pieces, then it doesn't hurt my teeth. and I like it. It tastes good. And I eat all the fat. I am a beef fat enjoyer. You know, when you get the prime rib and it has that big blob in the middle, and people cut it out. I do not cut it out. Yum. As long as it's cooked. The weather was a lot nicer today. The high was 89 degrees instead of, I think the lowest last week was 98. And it was cloudy all day. It was a little rainy, but not too bad. We ended up skipping one house. We'll make up tomorrow because it was raining at that house, and we used some of the larger machines there. And so, because of the weight of the machines, I didn't want to leave marks in their lawn from the rain, from the ground being softer. But yeah, it was cloudy. The clouds were pretty. I liked the way they looked. Yeah, and it was, you know, instead of a heat index of 110, it was probably a heat index of like 92 or something. Because the sun was barely out most of the day. So I didn't sweat buckets. I didn't drink 2 gallons of water. I did get a terrible headache. It had been since Saturday morning, so 2 full days since I had caffeine. And so I had a terrible headache, and in the afternoon I ended up going ahead and buying one energy drink just to make the headache go away because it was getting really bad. One energy drink to eliminate a headache is significantly less unhealthy than 2 or 3 energy drinks when just as a matter of course. So we'll see tomorrow if I keep bringing the orange juice so I have something flavored to drink. I think it will be a lot easier for me in general to skip those drinks. This is pressing this button and showing the potions is a very old habit. I don't even know how it started, but it's one that I've never really broken. Just to check if my belt is full. Oh. Which of course it is, because I don't even usually get touched. You actually run fast enough that most melee attacks will miss simply because you have left their reach before the attack finishes. Which is pretty wild. Excuse me. Big sigh. I was more doing this. That's a great term. When I got home today, I've been more effectual, maybe. Probably just best to say more productive when I get home lately. Instead of just like sitting down and doing nothing for 2 or 3 hours. I almost immediately started getting food ready and then took a shower, and now I'm making this video. I think I watched only like 2 YouTube videos instead of like mindlessly watching for hours. Oh, also, I ate a bucket of watermelon and a block of cheese. I forgot that earlier. I ate the watermelon right when I got home, and I actually ate the cheese in the car. Just like biting chunks off of a block of cheese. I thought it was pretty neat when I learned Harstem, the StarCraft 2 player. His last name is DeConing. I was like, oh wow, I have DeConings in my family tree. I wonder, like, does that mean we're related? And so then I looked up DeConing, and it's just like the king, or like of the king, or something like that. And I was just like, oh, probably half of the country is DeConing. We are not related in any meaningful way. It was a couple generations back anyway, since DeConing was in a name in my family. Let's see, 3. My great grandfather. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Greetings.
That one would have been Gladiator's Bane, man. 100% guaranteed. That's how that works. I was thinking a bit about, with ASL coming up, which I guess maybe it's already, I think it's already started, like right now. The first group might have already played. Anyway, with ASL, which I guess they renamed to SSL, starting, and I saw, Shine qualified, and I know they used to call him, and maybe they still call him, Bag of Builds. And it got me to thinking again about my wish for more wild gameplay in Age of Empires 2, which I no longer watch anyway, so I wouldn't even know if they have been doing that. And also got me thinking about in StarCraft 2 there was a player named Haas, HAS, and he would play wild builds all the time. And at least on paper, he was at the professional level. I don't think he really had much professional success, like winning tournaments and stuff, but he could beat other pros with just totally stupid random stuff. And it kind of makes me wonder, like, if someone who was much better than him did that instead and got to, like, and just played only chaotic games all the time, such that they got really good at playing in chaos, would that make them better or worse? And probably it makes them worse. There's a reason standard is standard, and there's more to it than just that's what I'm good at, you know. But a man can dream. All cheese only, all the time. If off meta was standard. Anyway, That's probably good for today. One more run. We'll see, and then I'll go ahead and stop. I've accomplished what I wanted to accomplish here today. Tomorrow's going to be tough. One more run. Tomorrow's going to be tough with making a video because I expect it's going to be a very long day at work. So I'll get home late. I'll try to make one anyway. But it might be like, well, it probably won't happen. We'll see. The only way it happens is if I start forcing myself to play, similar to how I make Wednesday and Saturday streams no matter what. See, one more run turned into 4 more runs, and now 5 more coming up. Which is why when I do pelt shopping, I say like 3 or 5 more screens of pelts rather than 1 more, because it's never actually 1 more. Anyway, see you tomorrow or the next day. Good night.